Once upon a time in the land beyond the rivers of Kush, there existed a very handsome man who was dating the most beautiful lady in the land. His name was Bossy. Many men cried day and night to have this young lady, and some were willing to sell everything they owned, even that which their parents owned, just so they could have a slight chance to get this young lady, called Kesho. The young man had a best friend, and they were just like brothers. They believed in the same supreme God. They had the same mission, vision, and destination in life. Well, similar. All three of them had a good relationship, and all was going well. One day in a market where there were thousands of people, Mr. Bossy proposed to her lady, Kesho. She said yes. It appeared to be a big day and a big event for three of them. 2 years later, Mr. Bossy has not married Miss Kesho. It reached 5 years, but Mr. Bossy has not married her. It became a burden and a worry for Miss Kesho. 6 years later, they are not married yet, but still engaged with a ring. In the 7th year, they were still talking and still in the relationship, but not married still. Miss Kesho became extremely frustrated and could not take it anymore. Miss Kesho grabbed her 3 brothers, and together they went to Mr. Bossy's house. When they got there, she told her siblings to film whatever was about to happen. She knocked on the door and Mr. Bossy walked out of the house. Without greetings, Miss Kesho said, "I have had your ring for over 7 years now, but today I am done. Here is your ring. It appears that you want me to hit menopause, and then you will leave me anyways." Miss Kesho expressed her feeling while shouting, "It appears that you wanted me to become the Lord of Rings. I am done." Mr. Bossy looked at Miss Kesho, laughed and replied, "You must be on drugs. After what you did to me, you still expected me to marry you. I did not want you to be the Lord of Rings. I wanted you to be the supreme creator of Lord of Rings. I did not want you to only reach menopause. I wanted your spirit and soul to also reach menopause. I wanted you to be a forever waiter. You went and slept with my best friend. Out of all people, my best friend? He knows every inch of your body, and yet you expect me to marry you?" Miss Kesho said, "I thought we talked about this 4 years ago." Mr. Bossy replied, "You need help. For your information, I am married, and I have 2 children in a different state of this land. I love them, and you should get out of my compound." Mr. Bossy turned to Miss Kesho's brothers and said, "Please post those videos online." Miss Kesho left the compound with her hands on her head, tears pouring out of her eyes and unable to talk. Seriously, you be the judge. Comment below who you think is in the wrong in this story. What lesson do you pick from this story? Well, share with your best friend and subscribe.